Good morning. Monday morning coffee. It's a little bit of a new format because we've decided that we are going to do the Monday morning coffee only on our group page. And if you are new to this, welcome. And if you are watching live, please give me a thumbs up. Tell me where you are in the world and how do you know about Monday morning coffee. We've been at it now for about 2 years, and we've decided now we gave a lot of value to a lot of people, and now it was time to just give it exclusively to the people which are in our group, which they've been participating, they've been part of our community, and that is what we want to do. So good morning, Maria is here, like in Spanish, and one of the things that I'm extremely excited right now is we are in a new setup, as you can see. Just absolutely beautiful. It's a little cold now, colder, let's put it this way, where we are, which I love. I love like the morning dew and morning freshness, and that is what we are experiencing here. Greg, good morning. So tell me where you are broadcasting, where you are listening from. We're broadcasting from Mexico, and it's just a beautiful morning right here. Beautiful paradise. This is our new setup. This is our new place, and we're very, very excited. And that is about as well with what I want to share with you this morning is how that we manage our lifestyle and family obligation, because as you know, I have a daughter, I have a wife, and we're working mainly through online, but at the same time we are operating the way we want. So we are not letting conditions and circumstances dictate what our decision should be. And just to give you a heads up and help you out as well on how that you can integrate this into your lifestyle, so you're not letting for example, where you live control your decision making. We were just in Spain less than a week ago, and we've decided that with all of this thing that's happening worldwide and the border shutting down and the lockdowns and all those things, we felt that Spain's going to go back into a lockdown. So we decided, you know what, we don't want this. School, they wanted to have the children with mask in the face all day long. That's another thing that that's a no-no for us. And so we've decided that we are going to go in a place where that we are comfortable with, and if for some reason there is a lockdown, hey Jennifer, good morning, bonjour, bon matin. So if for some reason there is a lockdown, we want to be in a place that we're going to be comfortable with the environment and what is happening. Lorenzo just joined. Good morning. So what I will share with you is how that we arrange that with our lifestyle in school for children, because what's happening is that, well, you still need to send your children to school, and we did not let school, because I heard so many people saying, yeah, but my child is in school and there's their little friends and there's this and that. So there's always a reason not to going after what you truly want in life, and that is something that you've got to understand, that is fully in your hands. And my daughter didn't want to come back, didn't want to be in Mexico. Like, she wanted to stay in Europe, she wanted to stay in Spain, she wanted to stay in Mallorca. But what we made her understand is right now with this uncertainty and lockdown and what's happening with school altogether, it was a better option for us to go into a place that we are familiar with. We're familiar with laws. We're familiar with how it works. and that we are going to create a setup where that we're all going to be comfortable and we're all going to be good. And if something happened, like, another lockdown, another like staying home for 6 weeks, 6 months, whatever, we're going to be in a place where that we will feel still free, which this is something that you probably never really thought about, but we never really had to think about freedom. We looked at freedom from a far distance from those countries which were struggling with that topic. And we thought that, well, we took it for granted. Well, this has been, like, for me, what was the most challenging part was this idea that my freedom got took away. And maybe because I'm coming from a dictatorship country, I'm born into a dictatorship, that it is very much embedded into my DNA. So for me, it is extremely important, and I wanted to have this sense of freedom again, and live in a place where that, you feel free, right? Ultimately, like that's the idea. Now, freedom is a state of mind. Has nothing to do with the outside condition. So as well, the reason why that we were able to still do good while that the lockdown was on, and still move forward and grow and have our business, panic, a little bit of fear, so you got into what is important in how do you want to live. So what do you want ultimately? So what we've decided is that we're not going to send our daughter into physical school. So she's going to do school online. Now, I don't have time for like to be there for her and teach her our subjects. So what we did is we are contracting a tutor, which we had an agreement with the school. We took an agreement with the school that we want to continue with the curriculum from the school, which, by the way, she goes to a Montessori system, since as far as she goes to school. She started when she was 13 months into a Montessori system, and she's still in there. So we took an agreement with the school, and we wanted to follow still the curriculum from the school, but we will do it online with a tutor, because I don't believe that we're in the best position, my wife and I, to give her the best attention for her development with online schooling. So that is the way that we set it up. So it allows us to be able to go wherever we want and be in the city we want, operate the way we want, which ultimately this is what freedom is all about, is making choice based on your desire, right? And remember, desire is an unexpressed possibility seeking expression to and through you. So it's unexpressed possibility in whatever you want, right? Seeking expression. This is a desire. It's seek expression with out of you. So you want to bring this into the physical world. And when you start playing and working this way, what you will realize is you can do whatever you want. You can operate the way you want. You can live where you want. And that is freedom, my friends. So this is the way that we are managing our lifestyle and where we want to be and how we want to operate with the family obligation, which in this case is school. Now, you might be one of those parents which have 3, 4, 5, 6 children. Obviously, this is more challenging because there's more people to attend, but the idea still remain the same. Now, imagine if you have one tutor for 4 or 5 children, and that you have a online curriculum. That would be a great possibility. Now, the first thing that people are coming, and you can ask question, by the way, if you have some interrogation into what I'm sharing with you. I see Danielle just joined. Natasha is here. Good morning. Good morning. if you have question about what I'm sharing with you right now, I invite you to ask those questions, because this is something which, if you are paying attention, and if you truly want to live the way you want to live, that is the time to ask those questions. Because a lot of people are saying, yeah, but how do you manage that? I mean, we met a couple in Mallorca. They were from Switzerland, and they wanted to live a little bit of the lifestyle that we are living. I mean, they do live the same lifestyle, but what was getting a concern for them was school. Because if you're not familiar with Switzerland, they are very, very intense with school. And when your child is in age to go to school, they need to go to school. Otherwise, someone's going to come to your door and it's going to knock and it's going to say, hey, your child needs to go to school, otherwise we're going to take it away. I mean, it's very intense. Same thing, my wife told me the same thing in Germany. Like, you cannot, and correct me if I'm wrong, if someone is aware of that, but you cannot just not send your children to school. Like in North America, there's always a possibility to do homeschooling. Apparently in Europe, this is not so much accepted like it is in North America. But, wow, coronavirus obligates. There's a little bit of bending in the rules right now into this. But they were asking questions, just, yeah, but how do you manage school? And this is what we said. So like, you know what, we're not going to send back our child in school with the mask and with all those nonsense and people being scared of each other, which that's a little bit what's happening with the children, and they're getting a little off because of that. We've decided that we're not going to send our child into school, and we decided we're going to do this online, but we need a tutor so that she can get all the attention and the right attention, because at this stage of their development, 5 to 9, like 10, 11, when they're going toward the teenagers years, it's extremely important that we are present. Very, very important. And I believe, good morning, Evie, I believe that often we are really focusing on our own career. We're really focusing on what we're doing as a parent and, providing for the family and all those things. But our children, especially in that age range, 5 to 12, they need our attention. They need us to be present. They need us to attend them. And especially in their development. And the mistake that we've made in the past is we give this in the hands of school. And bless the hearts of the teacher. I mean, I've got a lot of friends which are teachers, but they are working and they are handcuffed. They cannot provide the attention that the child is required. If you go to where I'm from, in Quebec, Canada, they have like 30, 34, 36 children sometimes in a class. One teacher, which in a Montessori system normally is one guide, which that's how they call it, like a guide, one guide per 9 children. So it makes a huge difference in their attention, in the attention they're getting. So this is how that we decided that we're gonna be able to make that work. Mark from Netherlands, good morning. This is how that we've decided that we're gonna operate, and that gives us the freedom and the liberty to be and to go wherever. But this is where I wanted to go with this. Is like some of you are just saying, yeah, but Mark, it costs money. How I'm gonna do that? Well, the time that you are getting by contracting a tutor, this is where you need to be extremely diligent with that time and look at what you're going to do with that time. Because when the tutor is there, this is the time for you to be able to set up a new business, to set up an online business. And I don't know if you got it now, but you need to have an online option, because you don't know if they're going to shut borders again, and if they're going to shut the shops again, and if the company you're working for will continue to operate. We don't know that. So why would you wait that someone make a decision for you by saying, you know what, we're going to lay you off because we're going to be in lockdown for 6 months, or you're going to be proactive and start a business, and always go with something you love to do. Like we arrived here within 3 days. 3 days. We were set up. So our living was done. My daughter already had an artist, because as you know, she's an artist and she loves to paint, and she already had like a class with an artist which is famous and renowned here in Mexico, and was having class with him. We already saw a business opportunity which we put into action, and already had order and already had income coming. So when you are saying, yeah, but I don't have this and I need to have like that before, and the business plan, all this is procrastination. You cannot let the condition and circumstances dictate the action that you're taking. But the reason why you're not capable of seeing the opportunity, which is just right in front of you, most of the time it's because that you do not have the proper mindset. Which you, right now, you have the talent, you have the knowledge to start a business right now, in this moment, to this minute. You can do that. But what's happening is your limited beliefs will start creating doubts in your mind, and will start telling you, oh yeah, but maybe you need to have this before, and you need to create this before, and you need to do it this way, and you need a business plan, and you need to have a loan from the bank, and creating all kind of procrastination, which ultimately you will just prefer do nothing instead of getting involved with the task that you need to be doing. So it's all about execution. It's all about starting where you are with what you have and start making it happen. And what you're going to realize is your life's going to transform just like that. And you're going to be shocked by the speed of the transformation. And if you need help to really start setting up your mind and create the business from scratch, this is where that you need to get in touch with us. This is where that you need to send me a DM, and we will help you, and we'll give you a complimentary call, which we can help you like to set your mind and see like if you qualify for what we're doing, and then bring you on board, because this works 100% of the time, every single time. But if you let condition and circumstances control your action, if you let condition and circumstances stop you on your way to get to where you want to go, you will not get the results that you want. So I hope this creates a little bit of clarity in your mind. If I can do this, you can do this. It's not that I have special knowledge that you don't have. What I have that you don't have is I created order through a methodology, which that methodology works 100% of the time. And the only thing that you have to do is to follow that methodology. And then you'll get the results. Very, very simple. But in terms of knowledge, you already have the knowledge to get the success. You already have everything to succeed. But it's in the application where is the lack. And this is where my company and what we're doing helps people to create the results they want. So I hope this Monday morning coffee helps you to create that clarity that you're looking for. And I'm looking forward to see you and to help you and to get in touch with you. And I'm so grateful. So grateful to be able to do this. 3 years ago, this would have been probably, I said, maybe later I can do that. that's probably the way I would have think. But now, now we just act and start creating the life that we are looking for, and that is what allows us like to have beautiful setup like what you see here. Just to give you a little idea, look at this. This is so beautiful. This is where I wake up in the morning. Have a spectacular day, spectacular week, and talk to you soon. Peace out.